and Sonia Levine, Eugene Mandeberg's fiancée. I was honored to interview Nancy and Sonia, who so deeply knew and loved two of the four aviators. A special thanks goes to the Air Group 88 survivors who willingly gave their time to share their recollections during interviews. My sessions with them, either in person or by telephone, were highlights of my time researching this incredible story. The men include William Watkinson and Earl Godfrey of VF-88, Gerald Hennessy, Bernard Hamilton Jr., and Merrill Woods of VBF-88, and Arthur Briggs of VB-88. The widows of two VF-88 aviators, Margaret Odom and Betty Proctor, were also helpful, as was John Haig, whose father, Lieutenant Junior Grade John Haig, flew with the fighting squadron. Todd Cummins, executive director of the USS Yorktown Association, and his staff aboard the aircraft carrier at Patriots Point Naval and Maritime Museum in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, provided valuable aid in locating records and photographs of Air Group 88. My agent, historian, and most of all friend, Jim Hornfisher, encouraged me at every step of the way, for this book and for every previous volume. In the process, he helped me attain a dream I had long held of writing books about the Pacific War. The comments of my editor at Da Capo Press, Robert Pidgeon, improved the manuscript, and publicist Sarah Falter brought her stellar talents to promoting this book. Two individuals who are no longer with us helped start my writing career. My writing mentor, Tom Buell, whose powerful biographies of Pacific commanders fueled my desire to write about that conflict, offered comments about my early writings, exhausting numerous red pens in the process, and put me in touch with people and organizations that furthered my career. My history advisor at the University of Notre Dame, Dr. Bernard Norling, mailed cogent comments on various topics in his lengthy, single-spaced, typewritten letters. I owe much to these two amazing historians. My family has been at my side throughout this decades-long literary quest. The pride in me exhibited by my daughters, Amy, Julie, and Karen, has made every moment of the writing process worthwhile. Their joy, in turn, has filtered down to the next generation, as my grandchildren Matt, Megan, Emma, and Katie text or telephone their joy at my accomplishments. The unquestioned support of my big brother Tom, a naval aviator residing in San Diego, blends with the memory of my parents, Tom and Grace, and of my younger brother Fred, to prod me to excellence. Terry Fatel, my companion of more than 2 decades, and the person to whom this book is dedicated, has, as always, added her incisive comments to the manuscript, as well as offered her support. I am fortunate to have their encouragement, and I love them all. John F. Wukovits, Trenton, Michigan, October 30th, 2018. Part 1. To the War. Chapter 1. And then came the war. Training for combat, 1943 to 1944. Atlantic City's Claridge Hotel boasted a proud heritage at the famed New Jersey Resort Center. Its 24 stories of rooms, restaurants, and shops dwarfed other structures that crowded the boardwalk area by the ocean and stood as a landmark that attracted tourists by the score. Hotel management and workers had accommodated parties and functions for decades, from wedding receptions and family reunions to small gatherings of people seeking a restful weekend free from the burdens of everyday life. The group that walked in on September 1st, 1944, differed in crucial ways from its predecessors, however. Whereas most affairs featured an assortment of ages, youth prevailed among the 68 uniformed naval officers who entered the establishment for their fighter squadron commissioning party. They were not there to celebrate a wedding or other joyous occasion, but to mark the origins of their air squadron and to embrace the realization that they would, within months, be posted to the Pacific, sent there to operate in the dangerous skies over Japan, strafing enemy shipping, bombing oil refineries, and engaging Japanese Zeros, then the superior fighter aircraft of the war, in spectacular dogfights awaited this group of young officers.